Thank you, Acting President. It is with great pleasure I rise today to speak about the incredible achievements of the Victorian film industry and the work that the Andrews Labor government has done to support and grow this vital sector. According to VicScreen, a new screen for a new era, 2021-2022, annual report tabled on the 20th of December 2022, VicScreen, previously known as Film Victoria, changed its name in 2022 to, quote, more accurately and better reflect the diversity of modern screen activity that the agency supports, from film and television to online, virtual reality, augmented reality and digital games. The film industry in Victoria is a crucial asset to our economy, creating jobs, generating tourism and telling our stories to the world. It's a source of immense pride for Victorians, and it is something that we have come to celebrate. I'm proud to say that the film industry is thriving in Victoria, with a record levels of production and investment, and a growing reputation as a world-class destination for film and television. The Victorian film industry output of $2.3 billion in 2020-2021 is an increase of 12% from the previous year. It supports over 18,000 jobs in Victoria, including 10,000 in film, television and the digital media industries. These jobs spread across Victoria from Metro Melbourne to regional areas and provide a vital source of employment for many Victorians. Or as my colleague in the other place, the member for Albert Park, said the other day on TikTok, 1 in 11 Victorian jobs are in the arts, and that's something we should all celebrate. Recently, our state has been a record number of film and television productions in the state, including blockbuster films such as Marvel's Shanghai, The Legend of the Ten Rings and Netflix Pieces of Her and The Power of the Dog, nominated for a multi-Academy Awards. And how good is the Victorian films? Well, very good. Some personal favourites of mine are The Castle and The Man from Snowy River. Massive booms for the economy that have stayed in our collective conscience ever since. This increase in production has supported our significant investment in the sector, including $33.8 million Film Victoria Productions incentive, which has attracted over $540 million in production expenditure to Victoria since its launch in 2018. I note the recent arrival of Zac Efron, star of High School Musical, who was recently filmed in Bundoora. While I'm not a big fan myself, I know my 5 daughters are. It's this ability to attract stars that puts a world spotlight on Victoria. So I'm proud of our investment into Melbourne's Film Hub, which provides world-class facilities for filmmakers and production companies. The hub includes sound stages, post-production facilities and office space for film and television companies, and is already attracting major international productions for Victoria. Under the leadership of the Andrews Labor government, the Victorian film industry is once again thriving, with record levels of investment, production and employment. This is not only good news for the industry or the Victorian economy, but for the very cultural fabric of our state. We are a nation of diverse cultures and traditions, and it is important that we celebrate and preserve them for future generations. This is more than a present than in the rich and unique cultural Indigenous Australians. For too long, their voices and stories have been silenced or misrepresented by mainstream media, but we have an opportunity to change that. Filmmaking can be a powerful tool for Indigenous Australians to tell you their stories, share their experiences and perspectives, and showcase their culture to the world. Through film, they can express themselves in their own way, on their own terms, and connect with the audience who may have never experienced their culture before. By amplifying Indigenous voices through film, we can promote greater understanding and reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians, something I'm sure this House can appreciate in the year that we seek to vote yes on the Voice to Parliament. Our investment in the film and television industry is reaping dividends. For instance, the production of the Hollywood blockbuster The Shallows created more than 270 jobs and contributed $14 million to the Victorian economy. I'm proud to commend to this House the great work VicScreen in its most recent report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.